can have the fingertips on the mat. Forehead can come down if that feels comfortable for you. Back stretches out long. And then come up on your knees as your hands come back to your knees. Arms come up overhead and Celtic weave down the front of the body. Come back down into child's pose. Reaching those arms forward, forehead down, stretch that back out. And then coming up again on the knees, arch back, arms overhead, Celtic weave all the way down. Coming into child's pose. One more time, lifting up onto your knees, arms come up overhead and Celtic weave all the way down. This time, arms come forward, come onto your forearms, walk your knees back. Let's come into the Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders, rock the hips a little bit. And breathing in and lifting up, back of the neck is long. Sphinx pose. Letting the ribs flare out to the sides as you bring the breath deeply into the lungs. Nice, full, deep diaphragmatic breathing throughout the yoga practice. Breathing diaphragmatically increases the impact of the yoga times 7. And then hands come to the middle, drop down, forehead comes down to the hands, rock your hips side to side. And then let them come to rest. Kick the right heel up into the bottom, reach behind for that foot and pull that foot in to get a nice stretch through the thigh. You can keep your head down or you can lift up on your forearm and push the pubic bone down for a deeper stretch, but you find what works for you. And if you can't reach your leg, you might have a strap or a scarf that you grab and put it around your ankle and hold. Sometimes lying on your side can make it easier as well. We want to get a nice thigh stretch for our next pose, which is going to be, well, a future pose, which is going to be the camel pose. And then release, we're going to move to the other side. Bring that left heel up into the bottom and stretch out that thigh. Nice, full, deep breaths. And then release, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, lifting up, walk the knees forward. Split the knees apart a little bit. Let's come back into kind of modified child's pose. Bottom comes down to the heels. Bend the elbows and bring the thumbs in between the eyes, right at the bridge of the nose. You've got bladder 1 and bladder 2 right there. And we're just going to hold that. The rest of the fingertips can rest together. Again, the bladder and the kidney meridian, or bladder and kidney organs, are the organs of the water element. And then release, go ahead and walk your hands back, bring your knees hip distance apart, come up onto your knees, tuck your toes under. Hands come to the back body, fingers facing down, squeeze the elbows together, push the hips forward. Feel the heart opening. Reach that sternum towards the ceiling and then arching back. Keeping your chin tucked in.